Ladies and gentlemen, any comments on this section, generally titled Recommendations for Economic Sustainability, I guess, of Agriculture? Yes, sir. Mr. Zlotnick.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Again, Greg Zlotnick with the State and Federal Contractors. And you've touched on some of this. In terms of Recommendation 1, which you've gone over, part of the concern is that in the document it continues to reference that as being consistent with or reflecting a performance measure. And if I recall when that came up,
Mr. Grindstaff had mentioned that earlier.
And mentioned, I believe, at the first meeting when it came up that it was quote-unquote a mistake. And so is that still the case, Joe, in terms of that language?
Yes.
So it was surprising to see it again. And then in terms of number 3,
water quality, water supplies for agriculture.
Yeah, and we don't necessarily disagree with that, and we agree that with the staff's comments that this is something the state board will do and has to balance all the beneficial uses of the water. And so because of that, the potential underlying expectations of the language, I guess, that's there that we would caution that be careful of what language is used because people can read in different expectations. So I'm not sure consistent actually is correct. It may be potentially consistent or whatever, but
may we record that the water contractors now support the water board's prompt moving on Delta water quality standards and flows?
We support what the board is going to do. The board is going to do.
I merely... Everybody's in favor of theoretical
I'm learning
things,
from Mr. Machado.
Got it. Okay. All right. If the problems are going to be solved there, we certainly need the board's involvement, work, and action.